Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I am David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are reviewing Discovery Bardstown Bourbon Company, Discovery 8.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is.
I was just going to say Discovery 8, and then I think if you're watching the channel, you'll know what Discovery 8 is. But, for all those you who are new, there we go.
So, I say this every single time we review one of these. One of my favorite series out there in all of bourbon for multiple reasons. A, big fan of it, outside 5. But, just big old pours.
No, that was a tiny pour. I mean, not tiny, but not big.
So, one of my favorites. Love what Bardstown does, how they're so transparent on everything there is. And this one, I'm getting ready to read off everything on this one because there's a lot.
There is a lot
going on. This is by far the most complicated gal that they've produced ever.
They got tired of just being simple.
Well,
they've never been simple, but really.
Well, yeah, I won't say they're not simple, but if you ever thought they were complex, now they are. Dave should put up a very beautiful graphic right now.
I should. We'll see how it goes.
There's a lot going on. You have corn whiskey. You have some really nice aged bourbon. You have some Indiana rye on there, and then all these char finishes. So this is a burr rye that's going to be crazy. A toasted burr rye, essentially, is what I'm getting from all this.
I feel like you're going to be right with that.
Ooh. Ooh, I really like this. So I haven't had this yet. So I actually sampled this out to a couple friends. And I am excited.
Like there's some
just off this nose. Wow.
There's some maple in there. Like that's what is kind of sticking out.
I was actually going to say like a really nice maple cookie.
Yeah, maybe. I've never had a maple cookie, but I can imagine.
It just kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe a maple donut.
It's still got some spice in there because you're still hit and your nose still kind of gets that burn to it from.
There's a cherry note on here I can't figure out. Cherry pie.
A smell. Can't get it, but.
Yeah, it's like a cherry pie crust.
This isn't our first bourbon we drink today.
No. Man, this nose is phenomenal.
There's a lot going on there.
It's very complicated.
It does not surprise me that there's a lot going on there because of, there's a lot
like
going on.
47 things that's going on in this blend.
And you should be, at this point, getting to the end of the picture being on there for being able to read it.
Yeah.
Kid.
You know what I'm surprised about?
What?
So I'm getting a lot of darker notes, getting a lot of toasted.
I agree with you on that, yeah.
I'm not getting any of that on Ontario, like 100% corn whiskey, which should be sweeter and more forward on that.
How much of that was it? It was
it's 11%. But that rye on there, I think that rye...
I feel like you get a lot of...
That 6-year-old rye, that's only 6%. But that rye, I feel like, overtakes that.
I feel like that 100% corn is just in there to give it a little bit of a... knock off some of the rye that's in there.
Whoa. There's a lot going on there. Oh, I dig that. I dig that a lot, actually.
It's got the spice that I expect from a rye, but not the mintiness that I expect from an Indiana rye.
No, there is no. I'm saying this as I'm sitting here sipping on it. There is no dill. There is no mint.
No, there really isn't.
Man,
and maybe it's maybe it's that corn, 100% corn that kind of like cuts into that a little bit.
Or it could be part of the finish stuff that's on there.
Yeah.
There's so much really nice char in toasted oak on there. I feel like
there really is.
There's some sweetness in there and some like smokiness in there. Man, that is complicated.
And it dries, which I like. And it is a long finish, which I'm impressed with.
Man, that's really, really good. There's some nice little like pie crust notes on there too.
Yeah.
This is honestly really good. Now, this is very complicated. The rye, I think, is very...
I like that.
Established in this blend.
Yes,
fair to say?
I would agree with that.
But it's not overpowering.
No.
At the same time.
No, I feel like the finish part of it, and even that Ontario 100% corn that's in there, I think allows the rye spice to be there, but not be overwhelming. I think you needed to do that.
Man, that's really good.
Part of me thinks that the finishing it after the fact was because they felt like maybe it was...
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it was a little more than what they thought. Like the spice on it was just too much. And then they said, well, let's just finish it in a couple of things and see what happens with it.
I dig that.
That's much better than 6 or 7.
I think that I'll be honest with you. I think that's the best one since 4. I think 4. I don't know if you've ever had 4.
I haven't had 4. I have had 5, 6, and 7.
I don't think it's better than 2, 3, and 4. Not in that order.
Yeah,
I think it's better than those. It's probably better than 1.
It's the best.
Maybe.
It's the best of what I've had so far.
Yeah, it's definitely better than 5. I think it's better than 6. I like 6 a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is so much. There's a lot of fall vibes in this. So much of that is gonna be perfect for the fall time.
I just like the drying note on the finish. I really do.
Also, the proof doesn't hit you for this proof being 114.
Yeah.
Like if you told me this was 100 proof, I'd be like, really? It seems like it's a smidge shy, even 100. So even with that spice on the back end. So I do think that's good.
I do think the finish...
It's funky, but it is good.
I like that.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm a fan. So I'd be a buy.
We've been sampling some hitters here.
Yeah, I know.
This is really good.
I'd be a buy on that.
Oh, all day long. Yeah.
As far as
the good thing is,
if you like the Discovery Series, and like most other bourbon companies, Bardstown Bourbon has a following, and if you're a Bardstown Bourbon fan, you're gonna want to buy this. It's just the nature of the beast.
Oh yeah,
there's
100%.
been some of the things lately that haven't been hitters. This is much better than what those are. So.
I think 8 is by far the best one since 4.
Yeah.
Now, I was telling him beforehand I want to go back and retry 7 with him. Like we'll probably do that if we ever do a live stream again.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We're gonna do a live stream again.
But we'll try that again because I want to go back and reevaluate it. But 8, man, now Fred Minnick did come out and say that 9 was like phenomenal. He had a sample of 9 and he was ranting and raving about that. So we'll have to see what 9. I'm curious if 9 comes out this year. But
if we could all be privy to a batch 9 that hasn't even been out yet.
That's true.
So Bardstown Bourbon, if you're watching this, listen, we'll sample it.
We'll take a sample.
We'd be happy to sample it.
No doubt.
You do your thing.
Definitely a buy. It's like it's around $139.
Yeah.
I think I bought this for around $150. I have no regrets about doing that.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm gonna go buy a backup.
Yep.
So
good stuff. All right. Well, till next time. We'll see you.
See you.